Can you smell that, everyone? What's that smell? It smells like game day in Blood Bowl 2 is what it smells like. We're battered, we're bruised, but we're 5-0 this season. Let's get that number 6, shall we? Iron Lazimus, Chaos Dwarves. After we finished the last match with as many injuries as we did, I looked and saw the next opponent was going to be Chaos Dwarves, and I immediately thought, oh no. But really, we played Chaos Dwarves this season already, and we beat them good. We beat them hard, we beat them good. And when you think about it, we've seen Zarg Mad-Eye before as well. But when we think about it, they've got that Bull Centaur, but he's not as good as our Yeti. They've got their Chaos Dwarves, but for all that they're supposed to be the specialists of this team, they're not that special. And then the Hobgoblins, there's not much about them either. We are going to be missing a Berserker for today's game. Oh, we get to choose again. You know what? I'd like to start the second half on offense today. Right, let's do this. Now, we are without, obviously... Yes.
I don't know why, but just thinking of the combination of those two factions, I got a feeling it could be very, very painful.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, painful for them, hopefully. Now, where's Zarg Mad-Eye? He's going to start there, is he? Well, we're going to set up in defense before they set up, so it doesn't really matter where anyone is right now. We're without, obviously, our Berserker number 8, unfortunately passed away. He was killed in the last match, and our other Berserker is permanently -1 agility, so our Berserking core pretty not great at the moment, but we did have, in fact, let's bring them in so we've got everyone in the right positions. Number 14 did very well in the last match, filling in the Berserker role, so that's very good. We've got 13 here, and we got number 1 here, so we're going to have 12 and 13 in the line. Both of them 1 injury away, or causing 1 injury away from a big level up. Both of our Uffenven are back and fighting fit. We've got both of our throwers in, both of our runners. This is going to be the first game for a little while that we've actually had both of these guys fit to start the match. Let's get this done, lads. Let's get this done. Now, Zarg Mad-Eye, let's remind ourselves what he did. He wasn't much of anything last time. He's starting back here. We're going to have a nice big kick. Hopefully it's going to go quite far back. Okay, we've seen this before. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's a reasonable kick. It's a reasonable kick. Now, Zarg Mad-Eye, he's a loner, he's a secret weapon. Strong arm, sure hands, tackle, thick skull. Really, he's the kind of guy that they're going to want to get the ball. They're going to want him to have the ball. He's not, you know, a fighter. He's not got a chainsaw. He's going to be the guy that scores them a touchdown. And he can only score them once, or he can only score it once. Our poor old Uffenven is going to suffer a bit of a nasty block there. Oh, God, and a KO right off the bat here. Not a great start for us, it has to be said. We will not be using our Apothecary on a KO. I trust Scorn Pipemar to make it back for us. And that has freed them up a bit here. Okay. These pesky Chaos Dwarves. Of course, when we're on offense, the idea is going to be to throw the ball, because we're a lot quicker than them. Even with our broken hips and whatever, everyone's still a lot quicker than a Chaos Dwarf. So... And the Bull Centaur's only as fast as us as well. This is going to be a big hit. Oh, it is going to be a big hit. God, helping him out there. It is nasty when you get hit first, but so far, other than that 1 KO, nothing too drastic has happened. That's a little drastic. Oh, damn. Okay, we can stand these guys back up. That's not so bad. I was a bit worried for a minute that our Yeti was going to find himself outnumbered, but I think we can get a couple of guys back on their feet, and that's all going to be good. Let's just have a look at what sort of dice we're going to be hitting with right now. We're going to be hitting their Bull Centaur, who's really the only big hitter they've got. You know, these Chaos Dwarves, they've got a lot of staying power, but they're not that good at hitting us. So I think if we can get a big hit with the Yeti there, that's going to be fantastic. With 4 on 3 on that side, and in fact we seem to be in a good little spot. Okay, let's do the hits first. I know normally we'd move first, but I think today we'll do the hits first because I'm not really sure where I want to move. I want to try and knock some guys out before I decide where I want the guys in my backfield to move. Dragmal, man, how many times does this happen? Oh, he passed it! Oh, Dragmal, man, I was ready to say bad things about you, but I don't think I will now. That is very nicely done, my man. Oh my goodness me. Okay, it is a reroll. It is a reroll used, but I tell you what, there's a 1 in 6 chance of that, and we made it. So let's be happy about that one. Now we're going to push this guy back a little bit. We're going to frenzy this again, probably just at the 1 dice. Oh, goodness me, it's some horrible dice. Luckily, we didn't roll so badly there. And we still get to choose where he's going to go, I guess. We'll push him there then. Okay, unfortunately, this guy now finds himself surrounded by 3. But we do have this guy. Very, very good performance last time. And we do still have a blitz action. Maybe this would be an idea. Try and even the numbers out on this offensive. We're going to be doing it with 2 dice. This guy causing 1 injury away from a level up. He's rolled well. Really coming into his own as our sort of makeshift berserker. We'll follow that one in, and we're getting the numbers advantage there. Nothing doing, though. Of course, these dwarves with a reasonably high armor value are going to be pretty tough to injure. Right, now how best do we go about the rest of this? Ideally, we want to try and squeeze someone through to hit this ball carrier. Right now, I like this guy's position. He should be able to guard this side. I think I'd like to try and get a berserker around there. Obviously, we don't have a dodge, so let's get this berserker in there. That's pretty good. And then we'll just keep these two. We'll just keep these two together. Okay, so nothing too bad should happen on this side. We've got 2 guys keenly watching this area. We've got technically 4 guys cleanly watching this area. I think that was a pretty good turn, all in all. Very nice. Although we are still a guy down. And it had to be an Uffenvenner, a strong guy as well. But hey, man, this could lead to Ospar the Scout's debut, our new number 3. I know we said that we were going to think about retiring that jersey, but the game doesn't let us do that. So let's not worry. Right, they've moved the ball quickly here. That's fine. We've got enough guys, hopefully, to slow them down so that we can get our big hitters across. Oh, Lord. What even is that? Is that something he's going to throw stuff with? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, that'd be his reroll getting used. Okay, and really not the worst situation at all. Who's he even targeting there? That guy, apparently. Okay, right. Good rolls here. But that ball carrier isn't completely protected, you'd say, would you? Oh, Mighty Blow causing us a stun there. That's no good. They've hit us well, and we're hitting them well back. Oh, God, our Uffenvenner are getting absolutely wrecked at the moment. Okay, well, I mean, if we were to just hit that guy, then we've got a clear blitz with our thrower. Is there any way we can increase the numbers here? Honestly, I think if you're the Yeti, you're not really going to make that play. I mean, dodging. If we could clear him the path, then it would be perfect. But I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to clear him that path. So what we would do, what would be the smart thing to do, I think, is if we just hit this guy. Or maybe hit this guy. I like the idea of hitting this guy because then there's 3 dwarves in his tackle zone. But those dwarves are so slow anyway, we don't really have to worry about them getting over here. So if we hit this guy, then we've got strength bonuses, hopefully for some hits on their big fella. What we will do, though, is we'll bring our thrower around, or our catcher, I should say, or our runner, whatever it's called, around this way. And then we're still looking at 2 dice there and 2 dice there. 2 dice here, perhaps. 1 dice. We've got a lineman there, looking at some poor dice there. Okay, well, let's hit this guy, and we'll see what happens. That's a very good work. We can only push him that way, and I'm not really sure who's going where and whatever. Oh, we pushed him out of range. I was hoping we'd be able to move our corpse over. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, well, I guess we put him out of danger. And then might. Oh, would you know? Our thrower can make a big play there. Or number 14, he's already done a pretty good blitz today. Got a lot of dodging to do, but I think we'll be able to clear him a path, hopefully. So, right. And we can bring this guy over so we can hopefully be doing that hit with 2 dice. That could be very good. We're going to have to get some good dice rolls here, though. In fact, we only really need it on this guy, don't we? This is a berserker. Okay, what I'd like to do is have a good hit here. And we're just pushing him away. We're going to follow on.
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
Okay, and then we'll have to try and hit him again. Red dice? Real? Oh, because they've got guard. Ugh. Right, what I was hoping we could do there is clear the path so that our fella can run around without having to dodge anyone. He's still got to make 2 dodges right now. And unfortunately, I thought our berserker pushing him here was going to get a great job of it. But apparently he's not. So I guess what we'll do is... Got 40 seconds here. How do we increase this? I mean, we could put a guy... We could bring a guy. We could... Oh, God, I nearly misclicked. Okay, right. Let's just try and do some nice hits right now. Let's just try and hurt some guys. Oh, come on. I don't need to re-roll double heads anymore. Please. Please, man. It's getting too much. Okay, we will stay. We've knocked that guy back. That's good work there. Okay, and now what we'll do is we will bring... We'll bring a guy to here, number 16. We're leaving our Yeti with a lot of dwarves to contend with, but if we can even the numbers, then that would be good. Now we're going to get a big hit here. That is a big hit. That's a very, very good hit there. Fantastic. And obviously we'll be following on because of Frenzy. Really nice. Really, really nice. Scoring the stun there. And then do we still get a blitz?
In the thick of battle or during...
Ah, he can't make it now, but we can still try and get him in a tackle zone. Okay, he's going to have to go for it twice. We don't have a reroll for this, so fingers crossed.
I think that's the knee that gave out.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. And he's going to miss the knee. He managed to break his jaw. We're not going to use the apothecary on that. That's just typical, isn't it? That's just typical. Typical stuff. We've not started so well here. But, well, I say we haven't started so well. If he'd have actually landed there, we'd have said that was a great turn. So, our Yeti's going to take a bit of a beating here. That Hobgoblin there. But I mean, we're technically 6 on 4 on the side of the pitch that matters. So, hopefully we can get something good come of it. But we are, well, you know what? We sung this guy's praises earlier, didn't we? We sung his praises. We said he was doing great work filling in for the Berserker. Well, I tell you what, lads, number 8 would have made that. Number 8 would have made that, and he'd be on his feet right there. Okay, is he going to re-roll that? No, he's not. That's fine. Well, we'll get pushed about a bit. Wherever we get pushed really is of no difference to us. Okay, that's not so bad. It depends where he runs to, and he is going to run somewhere pretty well. But we do have guys here. We should be able to catch this. This should be okay. Our Yeti's going to get pushed around a little bit. Of course he is. This should be okay. We're going to have to think about it, because at the moment it looks like they're broken through, but I don't think they have. This guard ability is what's really making our lives a bit harder right now. Oh, mighty blow. Another stun there. We have been beat up. We got beat up in the last game. We're getting beat up again here. Okay. Well, someone needs to smash this guy out of the way. We should be doing pretty well with that one with regards to dice. And then we do have quite a few fair people in range of getting what we need to have on this guy. Okay, so if we can get a big hit here, 1 dice there. Of course, we do always have this guy that can just come around as well. I mean, it's our Berserker that wants to do it, right? So let's try and just get our thrower, making a big block on this guy. That is good enough, man. We'll push him that way, and we'll follow. Love your work. Love your work, indeed. Okay, now we'll see if we can do something here, but if we can maybe just get this guy to here, we might be looking at a good bit of dice there. Or let's change our minds there. Let's bring this guy to here because he can't get in to support this hit. So we'll bring this guy here. That should now be looking at 2 dice here. It is 2 dice here. That's not great. It's not great. And he's got stand firm. Okay, that was a bit disappointing. But we do have this guy that can move around. Oh, and he's got a dodge if he wants to get there. Wait, does he? Does he? Hang on. Right, this guy can blitz. Can our Berserker support if he goes this way? There's just no way he can go that way. Wait, but if our guy goes here, then our Berserker should be able to just run around there. That's fine, isn't it? Yeah, he only couldn't do that before because, yeah, there we go. He only couldn't do that before because of this guy blocking his path, but that's fine. This is good. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to have to use a reroll every turn, especially on this kind of basic stuff that we should be better than. Right, but we have rerolled it. All of our rerolls doing pretty well. That's a good KO that we scored there. The sure hands, not really sure where the ball's going to go now.
Rolling up into his head.
Oh, sure hand has just landed there. Okay, well, should we try and pick the ball up? No, let's that's our blitz action used, isn't it? Ideally, I want to get a thrower around here, and we only have to make 1 dodge to do it. So, let's have a go at that. Oh, good work, my man. Good work. Okay, our Yeti is down and of no hope to do anything. This guy is down. I think we'll... You know what? We'll keep him down there. I think he's a bit safer. We have got good coverage around the ball. We have got a numbers advantage around the ball, and they've got 4 Chaos Dwarves there that aren't going to really have any hope of getting across here in time. Where's our nearest thrower? Our nearest thrower is here, number 11. We've got a runner already making his play. That's fantastic. So all we need to do is get rid of these 2. And then, well, we've got a Berserker here. We've got 2 linemen. I think we should be pretty good right now. We're gonna get hit. A couple of our guys are going to get hit. That's going to happen. Or maybe even our Berserker, you know. Maybe in homage to his dead brother. That's what we like to see. Very, very good work from number 12. But maybe in homage to his dead brother, could just pick it up and run it in for the touchdown. They've used their re-roll for the turn, but they have managed to get it all picked up. And we are going to get blitzed. This guy sneaking through. It wasn't going to happen. Oh, and it's a big hit. It's a big hit. We can't have this guy get injured again. He's already slower than he otherwise would be. Okay. Man, they've, yeah, we're still in a good spot here, I'd say. Okay, we do not need to blitz to get the ball. That means we can blitz here with our Yeti. We don't need to dodge to do it, do we? So that's going to be, well, that's going to be big because that leaves all 4 of these guys then able to come across here. So this would be a very, very good play. Wild Animal has done fine. And are we going to see 2 skulls like we have with the start, with every opening hit of the game so far on every turn? Not yet. That was a nice hit there. Very, very good work. Okay, right. Now, take your pick. Who wants to deal with this? Ideally, this guy would probably want to run out. So I'm going to try and have this guy make the hit. And he has done so very, very well indeed. Oh, stand firm. That's annoying. Not so bad, though. So we've got a thrower here. I'm looking at a 1 dice hit there, but I'm sure if we put a fella here, that's going to be a 2 dice hit. Lineman number 13. It is indeed. Right, let's have a nice big one. Oh, man, actually, that's good enough. That's good enough. God, I'm seeing a lot of those skulls today. Oh, but we got an injury out of it in the end. There you go. Paying respects to his dead brother here. It's not been a good couple of games for the Berserkers. They've either been injured or killed, both of them, and the ball keeps dropping in what I think we describe as an unfavourable position. But we do have a thrower here who just needs to make 1 dodge to go and pick that up. Or, we have a runner here who can go and pick it up and then dodge. Maybe just pop himself there. Right, and then we've got a thrower who can maybe just come in. Oh, we've used our blitz action, sadly, but a thrower could maybe just come in here. No one's getting that ball off us now. This is fine defense. I'd like to try and get this guy going out. He's got a dodge. There's no way he's going to get any good dodges out of that. Okay, let's just try, and we'll see if we can get a 67% dodge out of this guy. Ah, we don't. Okay, I'm going to save our last reroll as long as he doesn't die. That's fine. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. It's a bit of a clunky game so far, but I definitely say as 4 turns of defense go, it's been all right, man. This guy running about, not really sure where he's intending to go, but we might, we might be able to push him off. That would arguably be more important than scoring a touchdown right now, wouldn't it? If we can just get this guy pushed off the field. Somehow they have got the ball back up. Our coverage there wasn't as good as I thought it'd be, but we're going to make him use a re-roll to get it at the very least. Great, great play by that's number 12 again. My goodness me, he just can't miss these tackles so far. He's been very, very good for us so far today. Okay, you know what? If we put number 12 there, he can do it without dodging, and we might be able to have a big blitz with our Yeti on this guy and chain reaction this burnt skin fella off the pitch. It's going to be a 2 dice hit. Oh, not now, man. Come on. That's our blitz action as well. You know what? I'm going to try it. Oh, no, well, that was expected. Okay, so what would have happened there if Dragmal could have kept his wits about him was he'd have hit this guy, and the only place he could have pushed him is into this guy and pushed him off the pitch. But no, didn't happen, and that's a waste now of our blitz action. Although this guy can get pushed there, this guy... Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? That's very annoying. But we do have fellas in pretty good positions. I'd like to put our runner here. And we've got a thrower here who's only got a 33% pickup, and we've used all our re-rolls now for the half, which is very annoying. One dice there. One dice here. And seeing if we've got any easy 2 dice hits that we can make. We have a 1 dicer there. No, it's all just 1 dice all over the shop now, isn't it? Okay, well, that's very annoying. That's extremely annoying. Okay, I guess what we'll do is we'll just bring our hitter in. Of all the times to be a wild animal, man. That was such a good opportunity to make a big play. In fact, I think... Let's just see where he goes if we hit him. We do hit him and he stays exactly where he is, as a matter of fact. Well, that's still good work. That's still some good work there. Okay, and then we'll try the same here. No, let's use this guy first, because this guy will frenzy out the way, won't he? So we want this guy supporting him first. That's a good hit again. Very, very nice indeed. And we'll stay. You can just get out the way, and this now should be looking rather too dicey. And it's no good, man. We've seen too many skulls today, lads. Too many skulls, but we do still seem now to be in a good old position. And this guy, as bad as it is, he's keeping 3 dwarves busy here. I'm not going to stand this fella up because he'll just get pushed out. I mean, they haven't got the ball further than this. So for their offensive half, this has been perfectly fine. A blitz there. I'm not even sure. Did that have to be their blitz action? Oh, well, it was, and it's not been too bad. And that is a good hit for them again, very sadly. Okay, not too bad again. Man, these dwarves. Man, these dwarves. I thought they only had 4 dwarves. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know they had a star player, but oh no, they have 6 and then their star player, don't they? Okay, right. Well, he's the guy we want to pick the ball up because he's going to throw this touchdown if we can. Our other runner, though, is just here. That's going to be a dodge that we don't really... An unnecessary dodge, that, isn't it? Okay, how does one go about scoring a touchdown here? Well, first of all, we'll stand this guy up. Second of all, we will hit this guy. I was hoping that was going to be 2 dice. That's 1 dice as well. If we can make the 1 dice roll here, then this will definitely be a 2 dice hit. This guy then won't need to dodge to go here to support this, which will then be a 2 dice hit. We knock this guy out and with number 12 with our blitz. Then number 16 is going to be able to pick the ball up, toss it over to our boy there, and there's your touchdown. But it all hangs on this 1 dice hit first of all. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, but we can still make the play if we can do a good 1 dice hit here. It's not bloody good enough, man. How many more skulls are we gonna see this half? Grr. Oh well, it can only improve on the second half. There's another skull there, man. Oh well, we might be frenzying our Yeti into a slightly better position. No, he's gonna cause a turnover. How about that instead? Oh, for God's sake, you bloody thing. And he's going to miss the next game. Well, we're going to save our apothecary because someone's going to die. This has been poor. This has been poor. I feel like we had a good opportunity here for a score, but it's been let go. Well, there you go. We've had our share of turnovers for us as well as against us there. Great work. Great work. And the ball's actually spilled somewhere a little better for us here. But our bloody Yeti missing the next game. Hopefully it's not against a big fighty lot. And we can get another lineman in along the way. Right. Oh, man, these guard abilities, man. We're just looking at horrible dice all over the shop right now. Why is that red dice with 3 on... Well... Okay, we'll stand this guy up. Might just change our fortunes a little, but I wanted to run him, but we can't run him anymore. So we're looking now at better dice here. 1 dice. 1 dice. Maybe our Berserker can make a better hit. That's a little better. Oh, man, how many more skulls are we going to see today, man? Come on now. Come on now. Right, let's try and knock this guy out. I hate rolling single dice, for God's sake. Man, it's just turnover city today. It's okay. We're without our Yeti, though.
Because two big guys is always better than one.
Oh, we don't have any big guys left now. We've got one Oofenvenner out, one Yeti out. Because he can't roll good dice.
This player is certainly the best choice.
Man, well, this is their last turn. So nothing... I mean, if you start the half on defence, half-time 0-0, you have to say that's a success. But again, we're just getting beat up. We're just getting beat up, that's the thing. Oh no, and they blocked him and he's now been pushed into the crowd. Oh, he's only KO'd, okay. Okay, he's only KO'd, that could have been worse. Oh, goodness me. We are getting beat up though, man. I tell you what, if these two are back for the second half, which is reasonably likely, then it's all going to be fine. But really, I felt turn 3 and 4, we were in a great position there. So I think I've got to be a little bit disappointed with how it has eventually turned out. You know, we had a great opportunity to get this guy injured. And Dragmal had his wild animal moment, which just was no good. But the fact remains, this guy is dauntless. So we're going to stand this fella up. We're going to stand this fella up. And we're going to try and get a big dauntless hit on this fella. A nice hit here. 2 dice. Surprising that's 2 dice. And again, it's just rubbish rolling, man. Come on now. We're better than this. Okay, well, we're 2 red dice, but we're dauntless. I want to risk it. I really, really want to risk it, but I just feel like I'm going to mess it up. I feel like he's going to roll a skull and get hurt. But I really want to risk it. 83% dauntless. I don't know if he got... Oh, he is dauntless. Okay. That gives us a good... Oh, come on. Oh, he's got his pro reroll, man. Oh, get lost! And there's his injury. Okay, he's not getting injured. I was expecting a big kill there. Right, well, technically that was okay, but it really wasn't okay, was it? Poor dice rolling. Well, this guy, who really wasn't very effective at all, is gone. Scorn is still out, but our runner's back. So we're without a Yeti and we're without a... Oh, man, this is a weird old setup that we got here. Right, well, our only fella here is going to have to act as our Yeti. We've got everyone on the pitch now, so we've got our slower linemen. So we've got 2 linemen here. We want our runners up ready to score a touchdown. I really have no idea how we're going to be playing this one now. Oh, 1 berserker. We're losing all of our skill positions, man. That's the thing. Okay, number 3 in for his debut is going to take the role of a berserker today. Number 13 is going to take the role of another berserker, and I'm going to keep my actual berserker in midfield, in here. I'm not sure why, just interested to see how it all works. If we can blitz into the line, then that would be good. Equally, he can just blitz out either side. Do we have a full team? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we don't. Well, that's my fault for getting rid of number 15 in the previous match, wasn't it? All we need, if we can get 4K from this game, which if we win shouldn't... Oh! What a strange place for the kick to go. And we get to move into 1 adjacent square. Well, I like where everyone's going. We'll just move this guy up a bit, I guess. Okay. And confirm the setup. Anyone? If anyone wants to pick the ball up, that'll be fine. Honestly, these 2 guys not catching it and it landing there may be a little bit better for us because it goes straight to our thrower. Although it could go straight to this thrower. What I want here is a quick touchdown, and then we just try and defend a 1-0 lead. These guys with their bloody guards, it's such a big skill, I'm realising, when all the team has it. Such a huge, huge skill. This is where we'd have our Yeti here and our Oofenvenner either side, and they'd hit these 2, and then our Yeti would get a nice big 3 dice hit here, but we're a weak team at the moment. We're a very weak team. We need a full roster back, and hopefully with the money that we get from today, we'll be able to buy another lineman, and then we just got to save up 90k for a berserker. But right now, man, what do we do? Man, what do? We get 1 dice hits, but I hate 1 dice hits, as you well know, fellas. We've got dodges to do here. We're outnumbered. Here's what we do. we smash through the line and we try and sneak a runner. And that's going to start with a big blitz play from our Berserker. Come on, for your buddy. That's not good, but we're going to have to try and save our rerolls a little bit more. We're going to get another go at this, and it's with 1 dice, and it's not good again. Oh, come on now. we got to be doing better than this. we got to get some big hits here. we got to get some big hits. We're going to get 2 dice on this dwarf. Oh, come on, I want to see. And he stand firm. Oh, that's better. That's better. That's better. Get him down. Get him hurt. There you go. Okay, their Bull Centaur is this side, so we're going to try and move the play the other side. But right now, just getting a cage around the ball is good enough for me. That's a good big hit there. Very nice. Scoring the stun. Okay. All right, let's get guys around. Let's get our ball picked up. I want number 11 to have it.
Yes, they've picked up.
And the reason I wanted number 11 to have it was because his movement brings him here, and we can bring number 16 around a little better. So that's good. Okay.
Building a cage around the ball here.
Yes, we are, Bob. That's exactly what we're doing. Right, everyone just stick together. We're going to win this as a team. We're just going to charge forward. It's going to be an 8-turn slog as a team. Number 3, welcome to the team. He's the stout. I read that as scout last time, I think. He's the stout, and he's going to be taking up the rear for us today. And then we'll just bring our runner. In fact, our runner can just stay on the outskirts here. Okay. It's going to be tough to win like this. It's going to be very tough to win like this, but all we need is just sneak it forward a little bit by little bit and then just find that space for one of our runners to get through, and we're scoring a touchdown. And it looks like they're going to get wise to that, and they're going to bring a Chaos Dwarf back so that he can make a tackle if such a thing happens. But without a Yeti as to act as the battering ram, which is what we'd normally have, it's going to be tough. And our Yeti's missing the next game as well. We just have to cross our fingers and hope that we're against a team where we may not need the Yeti so much. One time I did play Blood Bowl, and I played against a Norscan team who were missing their Yeti, and they thrashed me. Their Oofenvenner they were basically 2 Yetis in and of themselves. So we can have both of our Oofenvenners back and playing well, then that'll be very good. That wasn't the worst roll in the world. But right now, really what we need to do is just get a full roster back, because we're 2 guys down. I know I got rid of number 15 last time, but with his low armor, he's just, you know, it's better to get rid of him. It was kind of for everyone, really. Who's even hitting here? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh god, that's our other Berserker gone. But you'd say the space may be just slightly a little bit, but not really, but kind of opening for us. These bloody guards, man. Okay, a nice 2 dice hit there. One day we will roll something well, and we both have block there. Well, neither of this matters. That is very frustrating. We've got to get better dice rolls than this, buddy. It's got to happen. Right, ideally, we just need this guy getting down the side. And then, if he gets blitzed by these dwarves, then the dwarves aren't going to stop us going forward as a team like that. And if he doesn't, and the dwarves come to us, we can throw in the ball. So we'll get him over to there. That's our breakout. We got another runner somewhere. I don't see where he is. He's in this big mass, I think. Our other runner. Yeah, there he is. In fact, he could break out as well. That might be a good thing. But ideally, if we can all, as a team, blitz down here. Who can get there without having to dodge? This guy, our thrower, can get there without having to dodge. This guy should be able to get around there without having to dodge. And then we've actually got our other fella here ready for a blitz. Or maybe... No, that's not going to go well. Maybe number 3. Welcome to the team. This is his first blitz. Let's see how he does. And then, ideally, we just slot the ball carrier in behind. Okay, you can do better, I think. This is a guy I really want to knock down, so we will use a reroll here. I mean, it's the same result. We just wasted the reroll for it, you know. But that's very annoying anyway. But let's bring everyone around. We've got time, man. We'll bring our other runner here, because then he can run this way, should that be what we need to do. Now, is there any way we can get good dice hits on any of these guys? Here we're looking at 1 dice. And it's... Well, he's going to have stand firm, isn't he? So just... Man, this is annoying. This is a very frustrating game so far. Right, number 1. Let's see if you can do an unlikely thing for us. Nope. Well, you push him away. Now he's got a blitz to do something. So that's a good result in the end. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. That one Chaos Dwarf can't stop this play on his own. Those three, what is it? Oh, they're just going to try and hurt us, are they? Unless they're going to bring their hobgoblins around. I mean, this guy, even with his smashed hip, he's going to outrun a Chaos Dwarf all day. So we're in a good spot. We just need to knock this guy out, and then we should have a touchdown. That hobgoblin is someone who can keep up with our runner now. He's got a smashed hip. So maybe that's what they're doing. They're going to have the dwarves try and just cause some damage for the next play. And see what happens. There's a big blitz coming on here now.
Two big goons.
Ah, it's a good roll. Hey, that's a symbol we haven't seen on our dice for a little while, is it? Oh, goodness me. We are getting bashed around a little bit. Oh, God, we're just getting beaten up completely. See, this is what I didn't want, because we had so many injuries from the last game. This is why I groaned when we were playing Chaos Dwarves, because we had so many injuries from the last game. I really didn't want a match where we were just going to get beaten up, and here we are in a match where we're getting beaten up. And they're rolling stuff like that on red dice. What can we do, buddy? What can we do? Right, here's what we do. We smash this guy, and we score a touchdown. I'm getting so far. This guy doesn't have stand firm, though, apparently. So he can stay right there. Okay. Our thrower can get to here. The 14 line. And then, yeah, here we've got a touchdown here, man. We should have a touchdown here, man. He's got to go for it. He's got to go for it. He's got to go for it for all of these runs, has he? Oh, he's got to go for it, or he's got to dodge, I see. Okay, well, he can jolly well go for it, then. Come on now, buddy. It's the end zone. Last time he was in the end zone, he got pushed out and injured. I don't think that's going to happen today. Right, let's bring everyone forward. He's got to go for it twice, but we can move someone out of his way. There, can't we? Okay, the throwers coming up as a team here. That's quite nice to see, isn't it? We'll bring this guy up as well, because we don't want to have a turnover with no one around our ball carrier. But here we are, taking the lead again. But again, you know, taking the lead doesn't really feel like enough here. This should be a good one. We're accurate. We got safe hands. That's a great score, lads. It's good, but again, with the injuries we accumulate in all of these games, at least none of them are permanent. You know, we're gonna be without a lineman. That's fine. We're gonna be without our Yeti for the next match, which is gonna be pretty horrible. And now we've just got to survive for 6 turns. Our Ufu Vena is back. That is a huge game for us. So what we'll do, in fact, I think that gives us 11 players, does it? Well, number 3, let's see how you do in the line of scrimmage, eh? In fact, I'll tell you what, we'll just switch these two over with each other. Okay, so that's actually a fair line we've got there. Number 1, in fact, you wanna be in the middle of the line, don't? Because you're the slowest. Okay, so number 3, you're going to play on the side again, buddy. We'll see how you do there. We've got a berserker on this side. Okay, right. Let's win us a game, shall we? Let's win us a game. Okay, it looks like they're going to want to fight it. I want this ball far back if we can. But I'm just going to put it there because I'm too scared of a touchback right now. Wherever it lands, as long as it's inbounds, is fine. In fact, that's a tremendous kick. That's a really good kick. Oh my goodness me, he gets to go all the way to pick the ball up? Crikey. And he's going to mess it up anyway. Well, that's useful then. At least now they've got to, you know, take a chance on picking it up. Maybe waste a reroll, which is good. We've still got 3 rerolls and our apothecary. Let's remember that. We've still got our apothecary. We could have used it on drag mount, but I was just a bit, you know, because last time we used our apothecary turn 3 or turn 2 to fix someone's injury. We turned their injury into a KO or just into a less severe injury, and then someone died, and then someone else got injured. A more important player got injured, and it was just a bit of a mess. Right, this ball, they're rolling good dice. That's the thing. Their block dice are coming in for them here, but we are winning the game, and that's what's important. And if we win, we should certainly, with a decent dice roll after the match, be able to afford another lineman, and then we're nearly back at a full roster after the deaths and forced retirements, which is fine. But we've got to remember, they've still got 5 turns after this. by no means have we won the game yet, because they've got good coverage around their ball carrier here. Got a lot of guys in this part of the field, though. Maybe a couple of these guys can think about swinging around and hitting from the back. Okay. Hey, yeah! That's right. That's going to be a turnover, I think you'll find. And our guy's injured. No long-term effect. Well, we'll skip it then if there's no long-term effect. It's very well maybe the last play of the game, so even a good re-roll to get him KO'd. There's no difference here. Well, it was fun having two Oofenvenner on the pitch for that whole turn, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that. Okay, right, we'll bring our thrower up to here, and then we're going to hopefully get a big hit on this Chaos Dwarf. Oh, man, I'm sick of these arrows and skulls, man. Why can't we just roll a good dice? Just give me a good block dice once, please. Alright, number 3 going to get a blitz here. I like the idea of that. Let's see if we can get him off the board with some good dice rolling. Oh, he's rolling some good dice. There we go. That's more like it. That's what we're talking about. That's what we want to see. Great debut performance so far. Okay, let's bring this guy in and just see if we can knock this ball down. And if we can knock this ball down, then being the faster team, that's good. Being the faster team, we may... Oh, it's decent. It's very good indeed. Okay, now we've used our blitz action. So what I think we'll do now is just bring our other thrower in here. Our other thrower actually leveling up with that touchdown pass. Many congratulations to him. And that's, again, it's no good. And stand firm is so annoying. Okay, well, what we'll do then is we'll keep this runner just here. And just bring this guy in. We're going to win the fight. We're going to win the fight at the very least. On your feet, soldier. Okay, 12 of 16 turns remaining. That's where their ball carrier's got to. I imagine they're going to try and blitz someone here, if they can make it, those Chaos Dwarves. But if we can just sort of push around, what I'm thinking, we're probably not going to be able to hit them from the front. But if we can sneak someone in from the side, you know, we don't have a million guys to get rid of for that, because this guy can frenzy across, this guy can hit, and then we can maybe sneak number 11 around. I'm not really sure. It's going to be tough, though. We might just have to, you know, hope on some good dice. This is the blitz. Is it indeed?
The attacker has an assist.
Oh, and it's a good blitz. They're rolling great dice at the moment. They're rolling great dice. And we're just not. All we're rolling is skulls and arrows. It's just skulls and arrows, man. We've got to be doing better than this if we want to get anything from this game. We can't defend a lead when we're getting beat up like this. Okay, there's their re-roll. And, oh, come on. How many players have we got on the pitch now? This is just like how the last game ended. We've got 5 players, I should say, standing up. Oh, sorry, 6. No, yes, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can still do something with 9 players. I'd like a blitz there, because then we can maybe... Oh, no, we need to blitz the ball carrier, though. We need to blitz the ball carrier. That's what we need to do. But we can't. So we'll blitz this guy. And that's a very rare sight today, but it's good. Okay, nicely done. What we'll do now is we'll bring this guy around to here. And then we're just getting people covering this side. You know, we're not gonna get the ball this turn, but we're increasing our chances for getting it next turn. And we're beginning to roll better dice. Stand firm all you want, buddy. You're still on the ground. Okay, that's our slower lineman. Still quicker than a Chaos Dwarf, I'd like to say. You know what, number 3, you could do something there. If we can get a thrower around here as well, so that when that ball does spill, it can fall to him. And then hopefully he can just lob it somewhere. This is our guy with the Hail Mary as well, let's remember. So we can just bloody lob it somewhere if it's getting a little too dangerous. Right, and now should we just try and keep some guys busy? 13 and 3 on this side. I think we've got good numbers here. We can get a good hit with this guy. Still just 1 dice. Thought we were going to get a strength bonus, and nothing coming from that. Nothing coming from that. Okay. Right. Yeah, not really going to happen, that, is it? Can we just move him back? 67% dodge. I'd like to try that. That's very good. Okay, now Now they have to blitz to try and knock us through here, and they can only blitz once. So that really isn't so bad. In fact, I'm going to just push this guy to here instead. Okay, good. Right. Well, I mean, on offense, we score quick. We always seem to score quick on offense. We do well on offense. Defense, the last couple of games has been a lot harder, hasn't it? You know, it's just because we're getting beat up. That's it. Our low armor, and now we're coming up against teams with big strength or modifiers that help their strength. So we're getting hit a lot, and we're getting hit hard, and we can't cope with it sometimes. Right, over there, they're rolling. They're getting the skulls and arrows now. Not so bad, but that's going to probably be a big hit now on number 3. It's only the 1 dice, and it's not so bad again. Okay. Guys that I thought maybe were going to get hurt today, not doing so badly. Number 3, I think we can all agree, has had a very solid debut so far.
He won't leave him alone.
But really, what I really want from today, if nothing else, is just enough money to buy another player. Now, let's hit them back. 3 turns left. If we get the ball this turn, I'd say we've probably won the game. Now, he can blitz without really having to dodge anyone. So if we can just sort of clear him a path, if we can just sort of get rid of some guys here, I'm not really sure. Goodness me, I'm sick of seeing these red dice, man. I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's bring our lineman. In fact, do you want to blitz, Mr. Lineman? Because then, no, we don't want to blitz. We want to blitz the ball carrier, don't we? Well, let's at least get this guy round to here. And then we should be looking at 2 dice there. We are indeed looking at 2 dice there. And that is very fine dice. Very, very, very fine rolling there. Okay, we'll push him over here. And we will follow. Very well done from our runners. And now we're going to be blitzing still with just 1 dice. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to get anyone else across. I mean, 17% dodge, though. It's just, I mean, if we can... Not this guy, no. Oh, not this guy, no. Not this guy. Yes. Okay, let's do this first. Because that might set off a good chain reaction where we can hit these guys then for better dice. And we actually can get the support on this blitz that we wanted. That was a good hit. Now, we might be looking at better dice here. No, we're not. Okay, well, that puts that to bed then, doesn't it? +1 strength. There. Bloody everywhere. And he... has a 50% dodge. If he could get to here at a 50% dodge, which we can re-roll, and he's a pro, and then we might be blitzing for 2 dice. Or do we want to just blitz for the 1 dice and we can re-roll that anyway? Let's do that because we might want to run this guy somewhere else. Okay, it's a great blitz. Excellent, excellent play by number 16. Really fantastically well worked. Okay, and we will follow him. So I want to pick that ball up. Perfect. The ball hasn't really spilled anywhere favourable for us. And we're still looking at red dice there. Goodness me. Oh, 1 good dice there, you never know. It's no good. I'm going to take the pro reroll there. Nope. Okay, well we'll just slap hands then. Fair enough. We'll be able to double up on this guy. And we have to hit this guy good and hard. Oh, we do hit this guy good and hard. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Oh man, we're just hitting them though. We're not causing any damage right now. We can get this guy around pretty well. That's unlikely, but it put... No. Well, we've got to think right now who's going to pick the ball up for them. Probably this guy, because he can get there without needing to dodge anyone. This guy, annoyingly, can't hit anyone, which is very annoying. So I'd like to move this guy to here, because then he can hit someone. Maybe we'll just move him to here, though, if he can dodge. He can't. But we do have our reroll. And we can be a bit liberal with these rerolls now. Or, you know, we can just waste it. That's cool too. You know, that's fine too. Okay, well, they've got 3 turns to pick the ball up. They may get a silly turnover. You know, we've had a couple today. They may get one. A silly turnover is all we need. Okay, it is that guy picking the ball up as we thought. But he's still got half the pick. Oh, and they're going to have to at least waste a reroll on it. Oh, it's always a shame when they actually do pick it up. But right now, he's got to break through some guys. He's only got 2 turns to get here, man. I think we might have just held on for that. As battered and bruised as again we are, none of these injuries luckily are permanent. Now that Hobgoblin, I don't think can run half the pitch in 2 turns. I don't think. He has the same movement range as our lineman, or anyone except our quick runner. Okay, they're getting the skulls and arrows now. Let's have a look at this guy's movement. Number 13. Let's have a look at number 13 for a minute. Number 13, if he had the ball there, he could make it. He could make it, but we do have a blitz open, actually. We do have a blitz open, so we might not even need to worry too much about this. We're going to get a big 2-dice hit here. Oh, well, we're going to be hitting this on a frenzy, aren't we? So we're going to get another go at this one. That's a little better. That's a little better. Stand firm actually being quite useful there because I didn't want to push him there because we're going to now blitz with, who is this? This is number 12. Able to get a 1-dice hit on, but our runner can support this one. Who's he got to dodge? He doesn't have to dodge anyone if he goes there. That's a little better, isn't it? Okay, nice. So now we'll blitz. Oh, still just for the 1 dice, really? And he's got to go for it. Well, I guess he is getting up and sprinting over. That's a very athletic play if he can make it. Okay, let's... 1 dice again? Oh, man. Oh, man. These bloody guard abilities are so irritating. I want to kill you. Just let me kill you, damn it. Okay, well, we can push this guy into the crowd with a favourable dice. And we get it. Very nice. See you later, buddy.
You know, offense may solve.
Beautiful. Okay, now... that is going to allow us to blitz with number 1 as well. But what it also does... oh, he's got a dodge to get there. Oh, I was trying to see if we could get anyone around to support this blitz even more. We got a 67% dodge there. And then we can blitz, and that would be with better dice. Let's try it. Oh, great running. Great running by number 16. Very, very nimble legs. Okay, now we can get in here. All we got to do is go for it. And we're still looking at 1 dice. Man, why do I even bother? Well, luckily, it is a fantastically well-rolled 1 dice. Great, great, great work from number 12. And that ball has spilled. And the ball has spilled again in not the most favourable of positions. But I think it is enough now for us to... yeah, go there, man. It is enough now for us to at least feel fairly confident that we're going to win the game here. Number 13 hitting with 2 dice. Number 3, I still, number 3, he's rolled very good dice for us so far, and we'll let him roll another very good dice for us. There we go. Good debut, man. It's been a good debut from him. Considering we've won this with pretty much just linemen, because our Uvenvetter have always been on the ground or injured for the whole of the game because they've been in such bad positions, I think we've done all right now. They've got 2 turns left. So we're going to have to get hit twice. We're only going to have 1 turn to hit back, which is a bit of a shame. But, man, they're not scoring with those 2 turns. So we are going to go 6-0 in the division. Again, it's been messy. Again, there's negatives to take away with all these injuries that we, again, accumulate. And don't tell me they're going to blitz our guy there. Don't tell me they can blitz our guy. I don't think they can. Well, they could blitz him, but they can't blitz him off the pitch. So that's fine. Okay, not bad. Okay, so, you know what? A very quick, well-worked drive, very stoic, heroic defending, just like the last match, has led us to a very hard-fought, very expensive in terms of what we had to pay to get it, victory, but a victory it is nonetheless. Now, this is our last turn, so I'd like us just to try and hurt a couple of guys. Get some good blocks where we can. They're the dice that we wanted earlier. We might as well stay. Just trying to score some injuries here if we can. Try and get a little bit of SPP to a couple of guys. Number 3 can make another blitz here. You know what? Let's let him. Let's let him do that. We'll go for it with our Uvenvetter. Nicely done. And you know what? Number 3, you come down and you hit this guy in the butt for 2 dice. You should never approach a horse from behind, but you know what? You're going head first. You've got a big spike on your helmet, so don't worry about that. I want to see this guy hurt. No, we don't. Well, we rolled better dice against the last lot of Chaos Dwarves, it has to be said. In fact, that was a good dice roll there. But we are coming away with the victory here, and all I want to do now with our turn is just have this guy run away. Just have this guy run away. No, can't we? Nah. Okay, so he either gets somewhere safe or he either gets somewhere safe or he falls over. But at least, okay, that's fine. I'd rather he be fallen over like that than, you know... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Well, we have our apothecary. We didn't use him in the end. We could have used it on Dragmail, but I'm glad I didn't take the risk. So the whole idea of that was that he would get tripped up so that he wouldn't get pushed into the stand and injured, and he got injured anyway. We're 6-0, and we have worked very hard to be 6-0, and we're very well deserving of our 6-0, I think. But these last two matches really have highlighted that we're not a championship team yet. There's still, you know, we still need certain pieces to fix our puzzle. But if nothing else, if we can get a lineman today, hire another lineman, get that roster back up to where it needs to be. A good win. A hard win,
So what are your closing
an
thoughts
ugly
on
win
this
perhaps,
Well,
but a win
wasn't
nonetheless.
the greatest
Oh, we get
match.
90k in our treasury! My goodness me, what a fantastic roll!
This
That's
game
brilliant.
is
Because
heading for
Bob,
mid-table
yes.
obscurity.
Oh, Uvenven are actually taking the top prize. Not really sure he did much to earn it, but I'm sure it works it out somehow. Let's see who else earned SPP. So it was our Uvenvener, obviously our scorer and our touchdown thrower, and of course we scored an injury with our Berserker, who I think is now going to be missing a game. Good stuff. Okay, now we hoped that we weren't going to be up against a punchy team next because we were without our Yeti. Wood Elves. Wood Elves indeed. Well, they're very quick, and they're very strong, and they're very agile. This might be tough. 4 agility across the board with 7 or 8 movement. That's insane. That is insanely good. Man, and they've got 2 catchers, War Dancers, who seem to just have an array of special abilities. This guy's a very advanced War Dancer. He looks incredible. Dodge, leap, strip ball, diving tackle. This is going to be a tough game. They've only got 12 players, so I think what our tactics are going to want to be is to hurt them. Maybe we'll go into half-time losing, but we'll come out the second half, you know, and they've only got 9 players left or 8 players left. I think that's going to be what we need to try and do. And it's going to be, and they've only got 3 re-rolls as well. My goodness me, these are expensive players. Look at them. To give you an example, our linemen are worth 50k. Their linemen are worth 90k.
You know
Oh, level 2 linemen, 90k. Anyway, we'll look at our team now, because we do have a level up, and we do have room to buy another player. We've got 90k exactly. That's what we need for a Berserker, man. And we've got our thrower leveling up very good. So yeah, our level 2 linemen worth 70k, so they are a little bit better than us. Right. Leveling up. What are you getting for us, my man? He's rolled double 1. I'm really not sure how the game works out what we're getting, because it always seems to be the same abilities no matter what we roll here. But still, general. Okay, so what are we going with general? I think, honestly, I thought about this, and the pro ability, now that we have got so many rerolls, I don't really think we need the pro ability on so many guys. Frenzy would be an interesting one. Dirty player, add 1 to any when they make a foul. Kick-off return, we've got that on our other guy, it'd be quite useful. This player rerolls a dice if he fails to pick up the ball. Maybe good. Fend, opposing players may not follow up blocks made against this player even... Good. Probably good. Passing abilities, though. Probably want to have a look at a couple of these. Leader. A team with 1 or more players with a leader skill takes a single leader reroll counter and add it to their team rerolls at the start of the game, at halftime, and at halftime. So this is just an extra reroll. Oh man, go on then. Number 11 is our team captain. Beautiful stuff. Okay, now we need to buy another Berserker, and we are going to get that Berserker in number 8. He is going to be number 8, so we get to continue our nice neatness of, you know, everyone in where it is. So we're without a lineman, and we're without our Yeti for the next match. That's really annoying, because it would be our Yeti that we want to rely on to try and score, you know, these injuries that are going to win us the game. Well, a Berserker it is. Welcome to the team, my man. And we do not have enough money to buy a lineman, but that is very good. We will... Oh, no. I want to confirm those purchases. Thank you very much. So, welcome to the team, our new Berserker, Grim the Vanquisher. Very nice. Okay. And our other Berserker, number 7, still there. Still with all his abilities and all his injuries. Strip Ball made some good plays for us. It was... You know, if we were going to lose a Berserker, it was number 8 who was the worst of the two, wasn't it? So I guess we'll find some slim joy in that. But still, with some good dice rolls, hurting some guys, I think we can beat the Orion Warriors. Let's see where they are in the division. It's really just an excuse to look at this 6-0. The Orion Warriors 2-3 with 1 draw. Oh, no, that's the Orion Wardens. No, that is them, and we've still got to play the Venerable Hunters this season. Who else haven't we played? I don't think we played the Skaven team here. So we've got Skaven, Wood Elf, and Wood Elf for our last 3 games. I think that's okay. Also, I think we're very close to winning. I think we're very, very close to winning. Our team value's gone way down, though, with our Yeti being injured. That's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty indeed. But still, we'll make it, man. So
I've always been a fan of Orchidas. They sell a rather fetching line of t-shirts.
Thank you very much for watching, my friends. We've got a Vanquisher on the team now. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.